Good everyone, welcome to a game of Ryze. I'm not Ryze, I'm Kaushmar, but I'm playing as Ryze. And I totally need a better introduction for videos like these, but I'll just roll with it. Anyways, this is a ranked game around 1700-1800 ELO on the EU West server, and as I already mentioned, I am playing as Ryze. We have, in our team, we have Shaco as jungler, we have bot lane Graves, Sona, and Riven as top lane. The enemy team consists of Orianna in the middle, Amuma in the jungle, Blitzcrank Ashe bot, which is a really stupid combination, and Jarvan on top. This game I particularly like because it is a humongous train wreck. It's not that kind of train wreck where people just start shouting at each other. We have an amazingly amount of quite civilized people in our team, but it has so much train wreck in it because it already starts right here. Our Graves decides to run forward, fail flash into the wall, and get caught out as badly you can get. And he gets killed. In the result, oh yeah, Ashe got the last hit. Shaco also gets hooked, but luckily they don't have that much CC to actually hold him. So he gets out info, he doesn't even have flash, but it's already a beautiful start. We lost first blood, gave it to bottom, but then again, it's probably the best lane to give it to because I do honestly not see the synergy between Blitzcrank and Ashe. Because what can Ashe gladly do if Blitzcrank hooks someone? She just can shoot her volley, great. But on the other hand, we're still pretty gimped. So it's all about getting Shaco off to a good start. Also, it's Shaco, not Shaco. I really hate how people call him sometimes Shaco because it sounds like I don't know, a slim drink for fat people. Oh, I lost 10 kilo by using the Shaco. No, I just call him Shaco because it sounds so much better if I can talk right. So we help him at the raves, give him a good pull. Could actually pull the lizard from here, but it's kind of iffy because I think the range from Ryze's spells is pretty slim. So help him out of the lizard because he doesn't want to use smite. So off to nope, the lizard resets of course. So walk all the way back, help him out again. I don't even know why he doesn't want to use smite. I don't see it because where should he go from here? He can't go to the enemy lizard, to the enemy blue because the Moon already has it. He probably already has the. There's no reason he should get a second lizard, but oh well. So I'm finally off to lane, and Orianna is already a whole level ahead of me because I had to help out Shaco. And here's already the next big fuck up. Riven initiates on Jarvan because, well, Shaco is there, but he completely sleeps. I don't know what he was doing there, but well, it cost Riven's life. And to top it all off, I mean, this looks like a kind of easy kill, but for some odd reason he doesn't manage to kill Jarvan. He just, well, buggily jumps away because the replay software is still a little bit wonky if it's if I'm filming stuff that I aren't directly looking at. Geez, but oh well. So that's already one more counter to the train wreck him, but it actually gets worse. It actually gets worse. That's the best part. So the only thing I currently can do, well, is that what everybody should do is farm my mid lane. And the problem is Orianna kind of knows exactly that Shaco is pretty gimped currently, or just lost the red buff. So she's actually pretty aggressive towards me. She gets actually even worse when the next scene happens. It should be exactly right about now. Shaco really... he's still not sure what the hell he's supposed to do. Now he bumps into Jarvan. You know what, this should actually be an easy kill. He could easily use any of his abilities, but for some odd reason, like he types in the chat, he couldn't use any of his skills. I do not know what's that all about because I've never heard about this bug before. My guess would be just that he simply misaligned his fingers, so he was hammering on ASDF or something. So that means Jarvan got a rep buff for top. Shaco is even more gimped than before, and Orianna knows that exactly and goes on my nuts as good as possible. Maybe about myself about Ryze. I personally, it's actually funny because I do not really like that champion that much, because I don't know, he plays kind of fluidly with all these spells, but at the same time he's kind of hateful. I actually hate playing against Ryze because no matter how much you can gimp him in early game or mid game, as soon as he gets to late game and gets his usual items, oh yeah, Shaco for some odd reason tries to duke it out of a movement and dies there as well. Oh, so now he's completely gimped. I'm trying to come to help, but the problem is I have no mana whatsoever, and Orianna was already there sooner. I totally did not, kind of missed her going there, but luckily they all survived except Shaco, but then again, well, Shaco is kind of useless anyways currently, so yeah, he can only use his W, he says, but that's... And of course I also get scolded for not taking a look at the map. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I am a little bit reluctant when it's about, well, helping out other lanes. I'm kind of selfish like that I'm constantly, that I'm... In the early game especially, I'm just trying to farm up, and I gank pretty little. But then again, I usually play champions that are really focused on farming. Like I said, Ryze is, I would say, one champion that really needs his farm. He really needs his core items to be actually dangerous. He needs his Tear of the Goddess, his Rod of Ages, or his Glacier Shroud to actually do damage and also become pretty tanky. But yeah, I was actually stuck on Ryze. Ryze is actually, like I said, a champion I personally don't like that much, but the problem is he is actually pretty strong and especially really consistent. You can... I had so many games where I fucked up early game completely, but as soon as I got my core items together, I still became a huge threat and menace. Because I became really tanky later on, I could still just roll all over the face of the carry, but anyways, I'll already go back for my Tear of the Goddess, some pots, and I think a ward. Masteries and runes. For masteries I have a 9-9-12 build. That is magic penetration and offense, a little bit of death. Using my ulti to get a little bit faster back to laning, for it's kind of pointless. And 12 in utility, that means mana regen and the spell lamp. No, the movement speed, not the mana regen. That's why I'm so fucking fast currently. Then for runes, I have actually currently my Amumu runes. Funny enough, magic rune, magic penetration, flat armor, magic resist per level, and movement speed quints. It should actually be the other way around. Like, is there even armor per level? I don't know. And flat magic resist. It would help way more in laning phase against the magic champion. Also, Orianna is annoying the fuck out of me because there is no way I can actually do anything against her. And one thing also overslept is that Jarvan actually made the red, and they actually wanted to get him. I think they pinged me, but I am really kind of oblivious, especially if I get pressured like that, because I am... The problem is, even though if I would get up there, Orianna would probably notice it too, and I'm not sure if he actually could... Then again, it would have been 3 versus 2, so again a mistake on my side, because I'm just a little bit, how do you say that? Very narrow-minded. Also, botlane came up to gank middle for some odd reason. It's actually not that I'm... Yeah, I am being pressured by Orianna, but I think... let's see, do I have... I still have even more CS than Orianna, funny enough. So it's actually not that I have humongous problems, I can still farm up. Because, yeah, Orianna isn't really that threatening to me. This is also, by the way, before the chase patch, so in other words, she is not that buffed yet. But for some odd reason, I don't know why Jarvan is roaming around that much, because I think he's actually losing out a lot to Riven, because, let's see, 44... it's actually not that bad. Jarvan has already 2 kills, so he has a genuine advantage, especially since he has rep buff. Still, I don't know why he's roaming around that much. Bot lane, we can actually take a look at what's going on in bot lane. It's actually going in favor for Graves currently, even for Ashe at first blood, but like I said, the combination Blitzcrank Ashe is so dopey. It doesn't really make much sense to me. I'm not a bot lane guru. I mainly play middle and jungle, and I kind of dislike bot lane. But I am smart enough to see that Blitzcrank Ashe is a kind of pointless combo. Maybe I think with Ashe ult, but yeah, I don't see it. So moving on to a regular farm game. I can't even. It's actually kind of pointless to try to harass Orianna. She has way more she has a blue buff, I don't. She has already additional magic resist. I don't, because gave everything up for my tier, plus I'm actually using all my abilities to farm up, because I really want to stack up that tier of the goddess. That's why it's actually really beneficial to have the blue buff as Ryze in early game, so you can really spam those abilities and farm up your tier. And since I don't, I'm slowly but steadily getting dry on mana. Oh, okay, they also die from the bot lane. It's kind of annoying that you can't see the health bars. But they get away, and Shaco is still rather completely useless. Oh well. Ow, that hurt. I do not like balls in my face, thank you very much. And apparently Orianna is already there.
An enemy has been slain.
Yep, there she is. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because the blue is back again. I think Shaco is trying to get the blue, but the problem is that I get caught out sneaking around, and I get toasted. So, yet another blue buff not for me, sadly. Yeah, he's just going to secure it because... Well, he actually needs every bit of experience he can. He's merely level 4, just has a Doran's Blade, and what is Amumu up to? Amumu already has Philosopher's Stone and Heart of Gold, and has also way more CS than him. So he is far more an advantage, and far more threatening. And Orianna uses the uselessness of Shaco. Does he get caught out again? Oh no, okay. Not even this time, and yeah, Mumu is ahead two full levels. So this is as horrible as it actually can go. I think the only lane that is remotely doing good is then again, bot lane is actually doing pretty fine. Ashe does have 2 more kills, but Graves has 20 more CS, and Jarvan against Riven. Riven is actually doing quite well. Then again, I don't know, I'm not really fond of top lane Jarvan anyways. Also, I think they're doing, or they did Dragon already, but I can't do jack shit alone. Shaka was in base, Sona was just, I don't know, derping around, and Graves was pushing the lane, so I am no one-man army yet. I will become that sooner or later, but not yet. Also, I got a Ruby Crystal and Sapphire Crystal to make a Catalyst Protector. Currently, I should actually use my ward I have, because I should either put a ward right here to see if a Moom is coming from here, or, oh yeah, put it up there, because Jarvan likes to roam around also. I think that was my reason why I put it up there instead. Quickly pushing the lane, because Orianna is not here, but hey. I did actually a good choice, because we can see now that Amumu sneakily tries to steal the Wraiths. Now, I think my problem was that I was a little bit too quick, because Shaco was almost finished with his red buff, so if I would have waited a little bit longer, Shaco could have deceived over the wall and maybe tried to help me. But I don't know if he actually realized it, but he seemed pretty reluctant in doing so. Because I think we could have actually killed him. He didn't have much health left, and Orianna was, I think, quite far away from us. But I think at least I stole the big rave. At least something. You know, I would really like to show Under Silence, but you can see it's kind of derpy without seeing the health bars. I think that, and the graphics also go quite nuts. And the problem is, I don't know if that's currently a bug because I can't fast forward because otherwise the game crashes. So that's kind of hindering me. I would really like to fast forward because currently it's kind of stagnating because currently there's not that much happening.
An enemy has been slain.
At least they're able to kill Ashe down there. And also Shaco finally gets a kill. He's slowly but steadily recovering. Also, that bandage shot from a move is beautiful. I think he actually... It kind of looked like he was actually happy that he didn't, that he actually missed that thing. Oh, you're so screwed, clown face. And... dead. This is actually beautifully made by bot lane. I was actually looking at it, completely reluctant to farm because he flashed out so well. Also, I do not know why. Oh yeah, went base for my catalyst and a couple of wards. Against this team, I could have actually gotten Mercury threats, but I don't know. I really prefer Sorcerer's Shoes because you don't profit that much from Void Steps. It did actually change a little bit that you get more from actually stacking AP instead of just mana. But the only really change I made to my build is that I actually really like to play build Rod of Ages on Ryze now. Before it was the usual Tear of the Goddess, Catalyst the Protector and Glacial Shroud. And maybe then make a Rod of Ages out of, because Banshee's Veil is just bad. I can't say it any differently, because Banshee's Veil isn't such a good item anymore. It is really, at least I think it's really situational. If you really have like those big, then again they actually have these big spells. When I just think about it, Ash's Arrow, Blitzcrank's Hook. Well, never mind. Could have actually been a good item this time. And yeah, this is actually what I meant. The only thing Ashe can do is just poke a little bit of the arrows if Blitzcrank manages to hook something instead of something like a Graves or so. What the hell am I doing? I do not know what I'm doing, but I'm just stalking around. I guess I'm a little bit paranoid because Jarvan is missing again. Oh well. Yep, there he is, talking about the devil. This is also something that I really mean that is really important. That I would call it psychological warfare. This is something I do a lot if I play against enemies. I always laugh at them if they miss skill shots like that, because it aggravates them. Also, this is actually really a team fight that went in our favor, because they stood exactly perfect for Arizona, so she just could ult them. And here comes the power of Ryze. Spam all the spells you have. So I think, yeah, flash into Rune Cage and everything we got. So that team fight really went in our favor. We lost Shaco, who isn't that important anyways, and we killed 3 people from all of them. So this was really beneficial for us. Also, I by the way love this kicking animation of the Ancient's Golem. It looks so derpy when he just like gets up and kicks you in the face. The Shaco just really smite one of the small Wraiths. I know, I think he smited the big one, but it didn't die. But okay, we kind of recovered. I'm still 0-1-3, but we got up and killed. Graves is actually way ahead of Ashe in the meantime. We have, what is Riven Jarvan doing? Riven is actually also, yeah, he's in the meantime also ahead. More CS, less deaths. So it's actually looking not that bad for us. Also, one thing I have to say, that's completely what I forgot. This team is actually, I know how people constantly complain that playing ranked games is like playing with a horde of overly aggressive monkeys with rabbies. But this team currently, recently I really had astonishing good or civilized teammates. I mean, if this would be other teammates, would probably flame the crap out of those people. Also, that Shaco is so dead, and I should rather be running, but I can actually make it out. I don't remember. Doesn't look like it. Nope. So, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, basically. But like I said, our team is really civilized. I mean, usually, if that what would have happened in early game, probably other people would have flamed his head off. Also, this is probably a beautiful play from Graves. Bam! I've never seen someone snipe with a shotgun, but he did it quite well. I think I even say that in the chat. Yet he has to pay for it. I like actually how Orianna almost fucked that up by using the protect instead of just auto-attacking. And this is also typical ranked syndrome. People go in one after another instead of just together, which is complete bullshit. This is the problem that there's like really this is just currently so extremely derp because there's some fighting going on. Now I come in and want to kill that Ashe, but of course the first fucking hit from a stupid phase of course procs the fucking slow. You big bad Bison douchebag, come here. And of course that's going to be completely pointless. He gets away, those get away. So many potential kills not made. And just out of range for everything. Well, okay, 1 Q, but he doesn't really care about my Q. Let's see, Orion actually built the Unholy Grail. I still don't know what I think about it. I think the only champion I can actually see it on is Veigar, maybe. I actually sometimes build it because he needs some mana, sort of mana region. Or I think it could be also something for, I think, Ziggs. Because Ziggs is someone that eats such a ridiculous amount of mana, it's not funny anymore. Still, I haven't got that much of an opportunity to actually build it on several champions, because I play Veigar, I love Veigar a lot, or Veigar. But the problem is he's a really situational champion, so I didn't have any chance to play him that much yet. He's certainly going to be one of the videos, if I'm going to make any future videos, of course. He's certainly going to be one I'm going to make a video of. But like I said, I play him in rank only as a counter pick, and if I'm going to, and the problem is counter picking requires you to be like the, I don't know, third or fourth slot, and usually in that place it's already going to be taken. Also, I think I'm going to make some stupid things again. Yep, whole enemy team is coming. I'm gonna run. Bye bye. Do I actually get caught? I think I actually survived, but I think Shaco is going to survive again. Bump into Blitzcrank here, but I think I'm not quite able to kill him because his mana barrier. And hello Ashe, suddenly. It is, there are problems. This is such an odd place where suddenly enemies are all over the place. It started up here, there are enemies, then we go down the jungle, then suddenly here are enemies. This was just going completely wrong. Also, I don't know what that Sona is doing. And in the meantime, Graves was probably just farming his ass off, that's why. Is it actually censored because, I love people who self-censor them because it makes them look kind of silly, but... Anyways, they're probably going to get the tower here. Yep. Yeah, they probably try to... No, they're not even trying to chase them, but then again it's... No, Graves is really determined, but that's kind of pointless. My next item I'm going to build is probably a Glacier Shroud, because they actually have a good amount of... Well, a decent amount of AD. They have Jarvan, they have Ashe, they have Blitzcrank that also auto-attacks a little bit. And the Moon that also auto-attacks a lot, lol. I actually catch them out of Baron, but... Is Orianna old? Oh wait, I'm completely alone, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I think this teamfight we actually went pretty nice because we get a beautiful initiate from Blitzcrank here. That was just beautiful for us. This is basically like hooking a Tidehunter in Dota. This actually gave us, again, a good boost. We traded 3 for nil, so that made us so much stronger. Also, we just got a flash from Okay, I'm not sure. Either I'm going to get the Glacier Shroud or finish the Rod of Ages. I'm not quite sure anymore. This game is actually quite a while ago. I actually wanted to do that the whole time, but the procrastinator in me said, oh, well, I can do that the next day. I can do that the next day. Oh, hey, new patch. Oh, shit. Now I have to explain to people that this is the old patch. Oh, well. In like 2 weeks, this video would have been obsolete anyways, with patch-wise. So, who am I kidding? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm actually letting Graves CS because I have very important. I can build my next important item, which is, I think I'm going for a Rod of Ages. Yep, Rod of Ages it is, because the armor is more than enough, but this was actually a really stupid idea of me and Graves that we both go bomb, because this is basically the call, hey guys, you can do Baron, can do Baron for free because both of our carries are bot. This is something that I completely forget, because we already have minute 25 and Baron is doable around, what do we say, minute 20 or so. We can even earlier if you have, if you do it well. If you there's actually something I've seen like from I think Korean teams or something that you can easily. This is also beautiful retardation of mine. Hey, come on, let's do blue while they're pushing mid. You know, this is one of these moments where you know exactly that it's a stupid idea, but you do it anyways because you just can't be arsed to be smart. So, they trying to push mid is going to be a huge fucking... Can we actually kill someone? Nope. Oh yeah, he actually was able to kill one. I don't know how we were able to turn around that, mainly because they just tower dive for no bleeping reason. This is also something that I like about ranked games. It's just throwing all over again. It's basically like a whole tennis game. Or like, I don't know, like volleyball. No, we throw the game. Now we throw the game. You throw the game. It is pretty beautiful because... See, how they're actually trying to get that Ashe. I think that he's going to get it. Nope. Does he get her? I think. And... yank! And Shaco just seals it. Whoops. At least he's a... Yeah, he's at least... this is such a nice team. Sometimes I'm really pleasantly surprised that there are actually human people playing this game instead of just dimwits. Hey there, Ramon. I do not know what the hell he did there, but it is hilarious to look at. I promise. I thought about flashing in there, but seeing how many people there are... Hello, ball. I thought, nope, not gonna do that. But this game was actually, in the end, it was actually fairly enjoyable because it's a huge amount of back and forth. So our best bet is actually to, well, I think most of them, I don't know if most of them lost the Baron buff, but I think Jarvan lost it, Ashe lost it. I'm not sure about Amumu. I think Amumu still has it. Or did he survive? I don't know. I think the Baron buff is over anyway, anytime soon. So our best bet is actually to go and push something. We should actually like try to push something decent. Oh yeah, my current next time was the Glacier Shroud. Also, I do not know what the hell this Amumu was thinking, but this is so typically solo queue. Just go solo, why not? Also, Shaco steals another kill, or gets another kill. He did some work, he legitimately tanked him, so I don't know. Oh, oh my god, Blitzcrank still has Baron buff. Oh dear. Yeah, one important thing with Ryze is, I forgot about it, is that should have at least like 30 to 40% cooldown reduction. Because what you want to do is you Q, U, W. Oh, I can't showcase it. Maybe here Q, W, Q, and oh yeah, that went like fuck it. The best tactic is like Q, W, Q, E, Q, R, etc. You always put a Q in between all other spells because the cooldown is really like 2 seconds with 40% cooldown reduction, and your passive makes it reduce it by 1 second, so it's basically 1.2 seconds cooldown, which is basically not much. I think I'll do it here. Q, W, Q. Okay. You know, sometimes I'm really impatient about this comment. Just say, fuck that shit, I'm just Ryze. I'm just going to spam random spells that are off cooldown. So, currently we're not doing a whole lot. Grace is getting caught out by a Moon again, but Moon is a bit of a solo player, but then again, never mind, there is his team. We try to help out as good as we can, but I think I'm getting caught out here. I'm getting exhausted, I get knocked up, I get this and that. I think I really should have gotten Mercury Threats instead, because they actually have a good amount of annoying CC. But on the other hand, 2 of them are knocked up, so Mercury Threats do jack shit against it. Riven is, well, just standing there. Good girl. Go recall. So that looks like our inhibitor is down soon, or... well, their Graves is still 10 seconds dead. We're both 15 seconds each dead. Dead each. But luckily, look at that. Oh, that sucked. I never realized how annoying this Orianna ult is. But on the other hand, I've played Orianna a little bit myself, and I actually find she's a really intriguing champion to play. And I think with those buffs, I think I've played it like once after that buff, she's actually, it really feels fluid to play her. So it is a champion that has a lot of potential, but I honestly can't be arsed to learn her for some other reasons. Also, you know, I actually wouldn't really need that blue buff, because the only thing I get from it is a 5% cooldown reduction. Because, I mean, with that mana pool I have, I'll probably never go Next time I'm actually going to build is a Hextech Revolver, because Spell Vamp on Ryze is so good. I could have actually built it earlier. I do get Spell Vamp from my ult, but the problem is, of course, that I only get it during that 6-second period. I think I'm waiting for the Raves here, so I can A, buy my Hextech Roller, and B, get level 16, so my ult lasts a little bit longer. Just dance again. Yeah, I'm doing probably a ritual dance in order to invoke the Raves. Also, thank you, Raves. Fine, then I go get the wolves. Fine, and I don't get the wolves either because they're pushing. Okay, now I can get the wolves. Let me get that. I'm really desperate for getting that little amount of gold. There we go. No, wait, I still don't have enough. I'm at least level 16, but I still need 60 gold. I want that Hextech Revolver because it's going to make a huge difference. Give it to me, Riven. No, mine. There we fucking go. So it's currently a little bit risky to recall because they could do Nasher anytime. And what do you know? They're doing Nasher. Or they're going to do Nasher. So, no Hextech Revolver for me. Still. Now comes the Mexican showdown of dancing between Baron. But currently, nothing's much going to happen. That's probably Blitzcrank aggroing the Baron. That's what I hate about the Blitzcrank passive. You're going to aggro everything. Also, yoink! Well, that's our support down. No crescendo this time. For some odd reason they're still piddling about instead of just doing Green Baron. Getting all the now they're doing Baron. Then again, this is one... we are actually only the support down. The support isn't is not going to do... Okay, the ultimate is actually pretty huge, but still. So, I thought, fuck that shit, I'm going to tank that. In we go. And it actually works out really, really well, despite not having my Hextech Revolver, but whatever. Because they all still have that, they all still had at the beginning of the team fight that Baron debuff, or were still weakened by Baron generally. So we could easily demolish them. You can see we only lost Ribbon. It was a 4v5 and we only lost one guy because they also just stood really, really well together. It's a pity that we didn't go earlier, so we could maybe potentially also steal Baron, but whatever. Also, I'm really surprised that Chaco actually became rather useful towards the end of the game, because he's still, well, he has decent. He has a Warmox, jeez. And together we tank the tower. Can get the inhibitor now. Do we actually still have time? Well, 3 are up, so yeah, they got it. In the meantime, I was already on the way to the blue buff because I need to spell lamp something. And brum. Yeah, this time I think I actually did the combo properly. W, this, and then this spell, and then this spell. Yeah, this is basically how it goes. In early game, we don't have as much cooldown reduction. You just roll your face around over the keyboard, and that's pretty much the Ryze combo. Later on, it's actually a little bit. You have to be a little bit more thoughtful to bring the combo to its full potential. Oh yeah, one thing I completely forgot to mention is about Ryze. This is actually kind of huge, or more or less huge. If you throw a Q and then activate your ultimate, that Q that's still flying, that projectile, that will actually be, well, basically ulted, so it will be an AoE spell. So every time before you use your ult, except if you want to like catch up to someone, always throw a Q first. This is actually something I would say moderately huge. Also Frozen Heart for me. Let's see, now I definitely have more than enough cooldown reduction. Also, I'm tanky as all but. Maybe I'm a little bit lacking on the magic resist. One thing I could do now is go for an Abyssal Scepter, for example, for magic resist. This is actually probably the best choice. Because like I said, Ryze does not profit that much from a Void Staff, so it's easier to just get magic penetration and magic resist reduction. Also, this is the derpiest initiator I've ever seen. This is just so weird. And whoop! Well, that sucked. Go Blitzcrank, hook something. And he didn't even hook to begin with. This was such a beautiful rat chase. They tried to initiate so hard. And still didn't make it at all. But I'm actually glad that our team didn't decide to fight, because our AD carry was, I think, I don't know, messing around somewhere again, probably farming. But then again, I have to say Graves was one of the people that really helped carrying this game. He was a little bit sometimes too farm obsessive, but I don't blame him. There are some champions I do nothing else but farm. I am kind of someone that if he sees potential farm, he will get it. Or if he sees a Wraith camp, that isn't really going to matter that much, I'm still going to get it. But okay, time to push the top tower, because I have a huge wave going on. One thing we also do, this is actually kind of really smartly played from us. We have Graves pushing the bot lane while we are distracting them at top. It's actually really... Our team actually did that really well, because usually in solo queue you have always that kind of guy that just wants blood. That just wants to fight no matter what, no matter how bad the situation is. But we really had a team composition where people actually knew what they were doing. They actually saw, okay, we are one man down, we should not push. But the nice thing is, they're split now. They're on 2 bot to stop Graves. I'm just saying, fuck that shit, I'm Ryze, I'm going to tank that stupid tower. Because, yeah, just look at it. I tanked the tower for like, I don't know, and spell myself all the way up again because of the Hextech Revolver and the spell I get from my ult. This is what I really love about late game Ryze. You can just be such a menace. Also, Shaco's going caught out again. We could actually... we should rather not fight, because they are missing the bruiser, but we are missing our AD carry, so we actually do not try to fight them. Plus, we actually did a good amount of work, so there's no reason for us to fight currently. So we're just getting caught out again. Oh dear. Oh my. And this is what I love about Ryze. You just spam your spells to your heart's content and just murder everything in your path. I think I'm a little bit reluctant here, but I can easily catch up. Sadly, I did not expect that every one of them are coming back, but still. I got 3 for 1, so that's good enough, and Graves is going to clean up. Oh, that worked out really well, also. You know, I kind of sound like a humongous tool in this replay. I didn't realize that. Stop sounding like a tool, me. Thank you. Also, I got Archangel stuff, which gives me 122 ability power. Just the Archangel staff. With the... So I got 167 ability power for free. And... well, that's it for the game. Or not, because the inhibitor respawned. This was actually so bitter. We were so close to winning, but nope, an inhibitor has to respawn. Just be a killjoy, why don't you? Oh yeah, I'm really going for the Negatron, probably for the much more. I could also go for a Quicksilver Sash actually, but I think I would have gone for a Abyssal Scepter. But yeah, one thing I also could have done is upgrade the Hextech Revolver, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really think it has a priority anymore, because the only thing that the Hextech Revolver does, if you could actually take a look at it, is what it does, it doesn't give you any 10 additional ability power. Or wait, it gives you 80, so it's basically what you get from those, and you get 8% more spell lamp, so it is... If you don't have another AP in your team, upgrading the Hextech Revolver is really not useful, because you can see it costs 1,300, almost said mana, gold. So what I rather did is buy a Necroton Cloak and buy up on elixirs. Fortitude and Brilliance. Also, I think this is actually going to be the final team fight. So, get in the middle and spam everything I can. As always with Ryze, but I'm actually... I eat so much I take so much damage. This is not even funny. But in the meantime, the rest of our team... I think Graves actually died as well, but Riven and Shaco actually become surprisingly useful. He is tanky as fuck, he has a Guardian Angel, he has Warmock's armor, but he is actually doing good. I would have expected that Shaco is just going to be completely useless, but he actually turned it around pretty well. He recovered pretty nicely. Let's see, oh, Ash constantly focused me. I got Oriana, I got Amuma in my face, I got so many people in my face towards the end, but well, that is going to be the end, unless another fucking inhibitor respawns. But no, not gonna happen. So, this was a game with Ryze. I'm still not Ryze, but I'm Kaushmar and I was playing Ryze. I hope you actually enjoyed it, and I will probably do in the future more of those. So, I'll see you in the next episode, or whatever. Oh well. Look at that! Cute thing.